Hey, everybody, welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with Steph Zamorano, the miserable liberal, and Ron Placone. Ron Placone will be in Austin this weekend, right?
That's right, November 10th. Tickets still available, ronplacone.com.
Everybody go check it out in Austin. So I was watching, I got home early last night. I was on the Young Turks doing the election coverage, but my health isn't the best, so they let me leave early, and I came home, and CBS News was on inside my house, and they were talking. First of all, they make these people stand up while they do the election coverage, which I don't think is fair. Everybody else was sitting. You can't tell they're standing up, but I could. And watch where they say Nancy Pelosi should be Speaker of the House. They're not. They're saying what she's going to use as. Listen, this is awesome. Watch this.
Going to make it happen, and she's one of the few in Washington left who actually knows how to cut a deal with the other side of the aisle, which will be part of her argument to fellow Democrats as to why she should stay on.
Hey, fellow Dems, I'm Nancy Pelosi. I can cut a deal. This time we'll only leave 16 million people without health care. Okay, but here's the real reason. She's going to tell you the real reason that Nancy Pelosi, this is her real argument for why she should be the Speaker of the House. Here it comes. You know the real reason, right?
That argument, she will also point out that she raised more than $100 million for Democrats during this election cycle, including some Democrats who said that they wouldn't support her for Speaker. Listen to this figure, guys. Since 2002, when Nancy Pelosi took over the Democratic Party in the House, she has raised more than $750 million. And so that's the case that she makes to those Democrats who say it's time for new leadership. Her argument is, great, who's the new leader?
Right.
If you all coalesce around someone, then perhaps I'll think twice. But at this point, there is no one individual.
So, yeah, I mean, letting the person who raises the most money be the leader, that happens when you're a Boy Scout and you sell the most popcorn. That's not how it's supposed to work. Right? I mean, then the head salesperson would just be the CEO of every company, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, money talks. It just don't say nothing voters want to hear. So that's the real reason. She's raised over $750 million. And she's horrible. And the Democrats are wiped out. And what? Let's see if there's anything more to
that these younger Democrats have sort of rallied around. All right. Thank you so much, John.
So, no, nothing. So here's the problem with Nancy Pelosi becoming the Speaker again. Okay, so you see how in off-year elections, meaning the midterms, the party not in the White House usually takes over in the Congress, Senate, or has a good showing. And of course, the Republicans did that to Barack Obama in 2010. I think they switched 63 seats then. I think this time the Democrats just how many seats was it? 27? Let's check. 26 seats. So again, all the money in the world. Hillary Clinton had all the money in the world, outspent Trump 2-1, still lost.
Just one other thing is when you win an election because you're running against somebody, which in this case is Donald Trump, that doesn't give you an immediate to-do list. So that's the tough part. Was what is this a mandate to do?
Nothing. To be unified. That's what she would say. To bring people together.
No
That's
more
what
division.
To be unified. What is this a man? That's the perfect thing. That was exactly right.
Just one other thing is when you win an election because you're running against somebody, which in this case is Donald Trump, that doesn't give you an immediate to-do list. So that's the tough part. Was what is this a mandate to do? Not a quick answer to that.
Well, the mandate would actually be a platform that the Democrats would have, which I see is non-existent.
Their platform is to not actually do anything, but to try to stop Trump from wrecking the status quo of their health care, so of Obamacare. So that's better than not, but they should be pushing for Medicare for all and shaming Trump into signing it because the majority of Republicans are for it now. Mm-hmm. So they should try to win a political battle. That's what they should try to do. They should try to win a political battle. Of course, they're not going to do it because Nancy Pelosi's donors don't want Medicare for all. Dianne Feinstein's donors, Chuck Schumer's donors, they don't want Medicare for all. So that's why we're not getting it.
They don't even want peace.
They don't even want to end the wars. They don't even talk about ending the wars. That never even comes up. So there you go. There you go. That's a great point. That's a great point. What is this a mandate to do? If you watched Nancy Pelosi's speech, she says nothing what it's a mandate to do. She says it's not. It's a mandate to do what the founding fathers wanted us to do: unity.
We will have accountability, and we will strive for bipartisanship with fairness on all sides. We will have a responsibility to find our common ground where we can, stand our ground where we can't, but we must try. We have a bipartisan marketplace of ideas that makes our democracy strong. A Democratic Congress will work for solutions that bring us together because we have all had enough of division. The American people want peace. They want results. They want us to work for positive results for their lives. Our founders believed in a principle that they knew must guide our nation. First, in our Declaration, they promised life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But they gave us guidance, e pluribus unum, from any one. The founders could never have imagined how vast our country would become, how many we would be, how different we would be from each other. But they knew we had to be one. Unity for our country. And that today the American people have spoken to restore that vision. With this new Democratic majority, we will honor the vision of our founders for a country having a legitimate debate, but remembering that we are one country. We'll honor the sacrifices of our men and women in uniform and their families who have made us the land of the free and the home of the brave. To build a better future worthy of their sacrifice. And we must honor and respect the aspirations of our children. Elections are about the future and what we do for our children's future. So thank you all for making the future better for all of America's children. God bless you.
We're for good things.
She was supposed to put her arm around both of them, but she kind of screwed that up, and she's like, one's enough.
One's good.
Good enough. Good enough. They get it. One's good.
They get it. Their kids are here as a prop. They understand. So when this guy at CBS says
Just one
this,
other thing is when you win an election because you're running against somebody, which in this case is Donald Trump, that doesn't give you an immediate to-do list. So that's the tough part. It was what is this a mandate to do? Not a quick answer to that. One of the
and there's proof. She's not going to do anything. She didn't say she's going to do anything. She's going to fulfill the founding fathers' vision. Who is she, Sean Hannity? What is she talking about? She's going to fulfill the founding fathers' vision of unity. What? Unity? You mean the people who just started a war so they could do what they wanted? I don't. Again, that's not what. No one voted for unity, and he's exactly right. What is your mandate? It's not real clear. No, none. You know why? Because the Democrats don't have a vision. Because they're paid not to. All right. Whew. Our next live Jimmy Dore show is February 1st in Burbank, California. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a list of all our live shows, and please become a premium member if you can. Become a patron. It's the way we support this show because they're coming at us, and we give you bonus. We give you hours of bonus material every week. Check it out. Become a patron. And if you can, make sure you're still subscribed. They unsubscribe people every day. I know it sounds crazy. It only takes a second. Please make sure and click that bell when you subscribe so they'll send you a notice when we drop a video. Thanks for your support.